Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today, I am going to show you the skin prices, each power-up level, the new hypercharges, balance changes, all the sprays, pins and profile pictures added in this update. Let's start with the new hypercharges. Poco's Hypercharge, Medic's Melody, Encore now overheals, adding a decaying shield for the amount overhealed. Shield lasts for 5 seconds. The shield health is based on how much of a healing remained after the brawler was at full health, and the shield works the same as Gus Super and Edgar's and Melody's gadget. Tara's Hypercharge, Supermassive, Gravity has 20% larger area. Not need explanation for this one. Squeak's Hypercharge, Bouncy Blob, the sticky blobs from Squeak's Super now bounce and split one more time. That means when the super lands it will going to split its normal blobs. After that it will going to bounce again and release even more blobs. Nani's Hypercharge, Big Peep, Peep grows in size during travel. That is going to make it easier to hit enemies with it. Mortis Hypercharge, Blood Boomerang, Live Blood now also returns to Mortis, allowing for double damage and healing. Not need explanation for this one. Surge's Hypercharge, Level 5, Surge's shots now always split and have increased range. This is giving me flashbacks, when Surge released. The level, after the hypercharge ends it will be the one you would have upgrade to it normally. Example, level 1 you use your hypercharge, after it ends you will be level 2. Time for balance changes, Willow is getting 1 buff. The shield while mind controlling is increased from 25% to 50%. Ash is getting 1 buff. Gadgetron Banana, the health cost decreased from 25% to 10%. Grom is getting 2 buffs. Basic attack damage increased from 1060 to 1140. Supercharge rate increased from 65 to 75. Now Grom needs 5 hits to charge his super, instead of 6. Mandy is getting 1 buff. Star Power Heart Candy, shield increased from 30% to 40%. Stu is getting 1 buff. Health increased from 2,900 to 3,200. Tara is getting 2 buffs. The Shadow from her first star power, the health is increased from 3,000 to 3,400 and the Shadow from second first star power, the health is increased from 2,400 to 3,000. Penny is getting 1 buff. Cannon health increased from 2,800 to 3,400. Tick is getting 1 buff. Hypercharge charge rate increased from 25% to 40%. Sprout is getting 1 buff. Basic attack damage increased from 980 to 1040. Lola is getting 1 buff. Basic attack damage increased from 260 to 280. Bee is getting 1 buff. Charge shot damage multiplier increased from 250% to 275%. Gus is getting 1 buff. Basic attack damage increased from 1000 to 1120. Spike is getting 1 buff. Health increased from 2400 to 2600. Brock is getting 1 buff. Hypercharge rocket damage increased from 500 to 750. Amber is getting 1 nerf. Gadget Dancing Flames, damage decreased from 2100 to 1890. Barry is getting 1 nerf. Supercharge from healing decreased from 75 to 50. Buster is getting 1 nerf. Health decreased from 5,200 to 5,000. Meg is getting 1 nerf. Mecha Form, basic attack damage decreased from 170 to 150. Frank is getting 3 nerfs. Health decreased from 7,000 to 6,700. Star Power Sponge, health boost decreased from 1,400 to 1,340. Gadget Irresistible Attraction, damage multiplier decreased from 100% to 50%. Kit is getting 1 nerf. Gadget Cheeseburger, healing decreased from 40% to 30%. Gale is getting 1 buff and a bug fixed. Super damage increased from 610 to 820. The issue causing Gale's super to sometimes deal double damage is fixed. Daryl is getting a rework. He can store 2 supercharge. It is going to work the same as Melody, you will need to use both supers to charge another one. Clancy is getting 3 nerfs. Supercharge rate decreased from 100 to 65. Supercharge rate from basic attack decreased from 5 hits to 6 hits. Stage 3, Super damage decreased from 900 to 760. Level 1 Krabby Patty. A Krabby Patty orbits around you as a shield. When destroyed, it grants increased damage resistance for a short time. Level 2 Jelly Patty. 2 Krabby Patties orbit around you. When destroyed, a Krabby Patty increases damage resistance and movement speed for a short time. Level 3 Patty Pallet. 3 Krabby Patties orbit around you. When destroyed, a Krabby Patty increases damage resistance, movement speed, and charges your super for a short time. Level 1 Spatula. A spatula will periodically orbit around you. When enemies are low on health, your attacks will take them down instantly if you have a spatula. Level 2 The Golden Spatula. A spatula will periodically orbit around you. When enemies are low on health, your attacks will take them down instantly, and you also get a speed boost when defeating an enemy with a spatula. Level 3 La Spatula. A spatula will periodically orbit around you. When enemies are low on health, your attacks will take them down instantly, you also get a speed boost, and you become invisible when defeating an enemy with a spatula. Level 1 Kelp Soda. A permanent healing area surrounds you. Level 2 Kelp Juice. A permanent healing area surrounds you, and healing allies charges your super. Level 3 Kelp Shake. A permanent healing area surrounds you, and healing allies charges your super. Using your super spawns a power cube. Level 1 Bubble. Your basic attack leaves a trail of bubbles on the ground that damage enemies who pass over them. Level 2 Caterpillar Bubble. Your basic attack leaves a large trail of bubbles on the ground that damage enemies who pass over them. Level 1 Giraffe Bubble. Your basic attack leaves a trail of bubbles that damage enemies. At the end of the trail, an explosion releases even more bubbles. Level 1 Doodle Pineapple. After a short cooldown, your basic attacks drop a pineapple from the sky that deals damage. Level 2 Night Pineapple. After a short cooldown, your basic attacks drop a pineapple that deals damage and leaves a damaging area. Level 3 Pineapple. After a short cooldown, your basic attacks drop a pineapple that deals damage, leaves a damaging area, and then explodes into damaging pineapple chunks. Level 1 Chum Balls. Hitting an enemy gets you a chum ball, giving you homing projectiles for a short time. Level 2 Chum Bucket. Hitting an enemy gets you a chum ball, giving you homing projectiles and increased movement speed for a short time. Level 3 The Appetizer. Hitting an enemy gets you a chum ball, giving you homing projectiles, increased movement speed for a short time and heals you. Level 1 Clockwork Clarinet. After a cooldown, your next attack is empowered by Squidward's music, allowing it to pierce through environments. Level 2 Classic Clarinet. After a cooldown, your next attack is empowered by Squidward's music, allowing it to pierce environments and deal more damage. Level 3 Classy Clarinet. You feel the music in your soul. You now shoot empowered projectiles more often, piercing environments and dealing more damage. Squidward Mortis is the Brawl Pass skin for Season 30 and his blue and pink variation for the Brawl Pass Plus. SpongeBob El Primo is a mythic skin and costs 199 gems. This is the price if the skin comes back after the event ends, but you can only unlock it from the club event at the moment. Plankton Daryl is an epic skin and costs 149 gems. This is the price if the skin comes back after the event ends, but you can only buy the skin in the Krusty Krabs with Krusty Cash at the moment. Sandy Jessie is a super rare skin and costs 79 gems. This is the price if the skin comes back after the event ends, but you can only buy the skin in the Krusty Krabs with Krusty Cash at the moment. Mr. Krabs Tick is a super rare skin and costs 79 gems. This is the price if the skin comes back after the event ends, but you can only buy the skin in the Krusty Krabs with Krusty Cash at the moment. Buzz Patrick is an epic skin and costs 149 gems. This is the price if the skin comes back after the event ends, but you can only buy the skin in the Krusty Krabs with Krusty Cash at the moment. Skeletor Surge is the Brawl Pass skin for Season 31 and his villainous and anti-hero variation for the Brawl Pass Plus. Dread Knight Draco is a legendary skin and costs 299 gems. Malicious Mandy is an epic skin and costs 149 gems or 5000 bling, also it is the ranked skin for Season 31. Lockpicket is an epic skin and costs 149 gems or 5000 bling. Nightmare Nani is an epic skin and costs 149 gems or 5000 bling. Dark Keep Pearl is a super rare skin and costs 79 gems or 2750 bling. Possessed Boko is a mythic skin and costs 199 gems. Decaying Dynamite is a super rare skin and costs 79 gems. Gruesome Gus is a super rare skin and costs 79 gems. Putrid Pam is an epic skin and costs 149 gems. Moon Guardian Crow is a mythic skin and costs 199 gems. Moon Guardian Chester is an epic skin and costs 149 gems or 5000 bling. Moon Guardian Hank is a super rare and costs 79 gems or 2750 bling. The Fan's Fang is an epic skin and costs 149 gems. Dragoon Bow by Nana BS is an epic skin and costs 149 gems or 5000 bling, also it is the ranked skin for Season 30. Vaprimo, Cook Colette and Red Jacket Rico are rare skins and cost 29 gems. Also only Red Jacket Rico has the option to buy it with 1000 bling. Club event. At 50,000 Krusty Cash collected your clan will get 10 gems, at 100,000 Krusty Cash another 10 gems, at 200,000 Krusty Cash another 10 gems, at 300,000 Krusty Cash the last 10 gems and at 400,000 Krusty Cash the SpongeBob El Primo skin. Season 30 and Season 31 rewards. Title for Season 30 is SquarePants and for Season 31 is Grim Reaper. This all the new pins, sprays and profile pictures added in this update. Pause to look at them. That's it for this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.